Well, welcome everybody to, uh, first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. It is the first presentation in the new year. I've been excited all day today because, it was 24 years ago that I was introduced to a platform just like this today. And I want to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Gilbert Anderson. I grew up in a little town called Coronation, Alberta, Canada. Had about 1,000 people in it, and I was a farmer and I worked in the oil field just like my father did. And what I found out about that is my dad did the same thing. And the reason he had to have two jobs is because he did everything to pay the bills. And not only just to pay the bills, but to feed his family. And so, history repeated itself, and I did the same thing. But what really went and went out is this amazing thing. One day, I ended up, um, the farming didn't work so well, and what I realized, for every adversity in life becomes a greater or equal opportunity, and I literally lost that farm, and I got into real estate, and then several years later, I ended up with a boxing accident. Somebody said to me, Gilbert, boxing's really not an accident, but I was sparring the Canadian middleweight champion of Canada. In the third round, he hit me in the side of the head. And 3 days later, I ended up in the university hospital, and I didn't work for 18 months. And then what happened, you guys, is this. I don't know if you've ever not had any income for 14, 15, 16 months. But what happened was the check stopped coming in, but the bills never happened. So what I did is I ended up moving to Red Deer to a real estate office, which is the top in Canada. And in 2000, I was introduced to this amazing platform. Now, here's what you got to understand. I wasn't looking for an opportunity, but what I found out is in them previous things, I never had a mentor, I never had a coach. And what I did 24 years ago is I found some of the greatest coaches in the world. I've ended up meeting some of the greatest mentors in the world through this industry. And I joined that opportunity meeting that you're going to see here tonight. And I'll tell you, I was never looking for an opportunity more at that time than I was there. I've had an opportunity to be in every province and every state in North America. I've opened up countries. I've had some of the greatest mentors. I've had the opportunity to mentor some of the people just like myself. I believe that network marketing is for the average and ordinary person that's looking for an opportunity, people that are looking for hope. So I want you to sit back and look and keep an open mind tonight, because what I've noticed here in the 24 years being in this industry, it's one of the greatest opportunities that I've ever seen in my entire life. So with that, I'm going to start and I'm going to share some information, and I'm going to bring some amazing people on here tonight. So with that, Indy, if you want to just kick her off, and I want to welcome each and every person around the globe, whether you're in Canada, the United States, in Malaysia, or the Philippines, or wherever you are. I want to welcome you to the entrepreneur movement. And what is it? What is our story? We're a bunch of entrepreneurs driven by purpose, love, and contribution. So, what are the foundation of our three pillars? They are three simple pillars, exactly like what our name is called, three. Number one, the first pillar is people. Anytime you can do something with people, the core of this business is people. Being able to succeed yourself is one thing, but be able to help other is another. The second key pillar of this amazing foundation is purpose. We're building a global community that's focused on the well-being of everyone around us through the connection and contribution. And then finally, last but not least, the platform. And that's what this dynamic platform is: a bunch of entrepreneurs internationally through the amazing science and technology that we offer the world, greater health and an opportunity to go out and create an amazing opportunity to become healthier and happier. So with that, I want to talk about this amazing man on the left, Daniel PQ. Got to meet him about 6 years ago. He's our founder. He's our CEO. He's the driver behind this. Uh, his entrepreneurship. He's been massive successful in two other platforms, and with this e-commerce site, a global seamless e-commerce site, I don't know who we have better at the helm than Daniel PQ. Now I want to talk about the guy in the middle. He's our chief scientific advisor, Dr. Dan Gubler, and we're going to talk about him and the amazing COO Troy Moy. These are the three management team that we work together on a daily basis to bring this amazing opportunity to each and every person around the globe. All right, what's our mission? And I think everybody needs to be on a mission. 24 years ago, I wasn't on a mission. Today, I'm on as good a mission as I've ever been. Our mission is to provide a platform of entrepreneurs, like people like me and yourself today, that can lead a life of purpose by inspiring others to do more, to be more, and to live more. I mean, doesn't it get any better than that to go ahead and do that? And think about this. Here we are right now in phase one. Literally, we launched this almost a year ago, and here we are in 14 countries around the world, going global today around the world to each and every single country, and to be able to work seamlessly around the world, and many, many more to come in phase two and phase three. So with that, on the next slide, what I want to do is I want to take a minute here to introduce the next speaker. And the next speaker is a friend of mine. I met in a previous platform, Indy Dhaliwal. He owns a car dealership. He's a business entrepreneur. And through the years, we've run into people. And here's what I'm going to tell you. He's a 4-star elite in this business. And he's not only a friend and a business partner, but he's out sharing the amazing three opportunity around the world. So with that, Indy, I want to turn it over to you.
Perfect. Thank you, Gilbert. I first and foremost want to give it back to Gilbert. He's an amazing leader, not only within this company, but in this industry. And his energy is infectious, and he gets everybody riled up and moving towards their goals. So I definitely want to appreciate Gilbert for all he does for three. So a little bit about me before I explain, these products and go into, the bulk of the rest of this presentation. I'm a traditional business owner. I'm here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I own a car dealership, which I'm sitting in right now. And, I've always been taught to get into business. With that, I also believe in multiple streams of income. So, I invest in real estate. I'm heavy in the crypto space. And my brother owns an oil and gas company that we're heavily involved with as well. So, we're busy. And I know, when I got the phone call about taking a look at this information with three, it was just a simple question that was posed to me. Are you open to evaluating another way to make money? And my answer is always yes. I'm always open to look, right? It doesn't cost a penny to look, and I learned a long time ago, an open mind is like a parachute. If it's not open, it ain't going to work. So I jumped at the opportunity to take a look, and I evaluated. And what Gilbert has talked about is the background of the company, and I'm going to go into the products. But this is exactly the information that I viewed that day 7 months ago, and it just made a ton of sense to me. So we jumped in. So let's talk about our science. And science is a big part of three. What three has done is they've explored the corners of the world to find the best ingredients so they can use it in formulation from all over the world. And then they've curated those ingredients into a product, either into a pill form or a product form. And then the end result is we get a high level of absorption in these products. And that's, our go-to. That's what we're known for, is having that high level of absorption. Now, Gilbert talked about Dr. Dan Gubler. He's our chief scientific officer. And I really want to spend, a minute on point or bullet number one. Dr. Dan Gubler has 15 years of cellular absorption formulation experience. And for me, when I was sitting there viewing this information 7 months ago with my wife, I took a look at it. That one stuck out to me because I know that if you spend 10 years or 10,000 hours on anything, you have mastered that craft. And I had a lot of confidence when looking at this that, Dr. Dan Gubler has mastered, these products, the cellular absorption. So, me looking at this for the first time, I was excited to know, more about the company. Now, Dr. Dan Gubler has formulated over 70 nutritional supplements. He has 16 patents granted or pending. He's Caltech trained as a PhD in organic chemistry. If that wasn't enough, he's a health influencer. He's got over 100,000 people on TikTok, and he's got a top 50 podcast. I've had time and opportunities to spend with Dr. Dan Gubler, and I could tell you he is really infectious when it comes to the sciences, and that gets me excited being a part of this company. Now, behind Dr. Dan Gubler, we have a group of other doctors that support him as our scientific advisory board. All these doctors that are a part of this board are giving up their time just to make, 3 and the products even better. So that's absolutely exciting. Now, we have 6 products, 6 pillars of wellness. Now, you can find all 6 of these products on the PDR, which you can go to the webpage, www.pdr.net. Now, for some of you that don't know what that is, I get asked the question, what is a PDR.net? PDR.net is what's called a prescriber's digital reference. This is where the medical or health community go to figure out or find information about products. Now, it is very hard to get on there, and I'm completely proud and excited to have all 6 of our products on there. And that gives not only 3, but our products a ton of credibility. Now, let's dig into all the products. All right, we'll go through each product. Here's product number 1. We call it Vitalite. Vitalite provides a vast portfolio of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients vital for proper health. It promotes heart, brain, and eye health, supports health of the gut microbiome, and promotes cellular energy. Now, the cellular energy portion, I was miffed when I first looked at it. I'm like, hey, listen, what is that going to do? When I started taking this product, my energy levels went up instantaneously. I used to drink a coffee or 2 a day. I'm now 1 coffee a month because I have the energy that I need within this product. The second product is what we call collagen. It's a collagen-based product. It promotes vibrant and youthful, healthy-looking skin, delivers 5 grams of highly bioavailable marine collagen, which is the collagen of choice when you're dealing with collagen, promotes the body's natural ability to produce collagen as you're taking it. It supports healthy skin, hair, and nails, and supports a healthy immune response in joints. This is one of our drink products. So you rip the tab off the top and you drink the product. It gives you amazing, amazing results just within a 10-day window. Now, our next product is also another drink. It's called Kernel. It has 200 milligrams of highly bioavailable resveratrol. It protects and supports cells from damage and premature aging, promotes cellular health and longevity, works to neutralize free radicals, and delivers powerful phytonutrients to protect against UV damage. So this is kind of the drink that provides us the anti-aging. So it's another amazing product. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. This is my sweet tooth. And you know what? Everything in there is absolutely healthy. The next product we have is called Revive. Revive is another amazing product. Supports health of the joints, eases muscle stiffness, maintains a healthy inflammation status of the body, promotes exercise recovery and counteracts the effects of free radicals. There's a lot of turmeric in this product, which brings down the inflammation in the body. I know for myself, after about 4 days of taking this product, it has done wonders for me. I will never stop taking this product again. I've had issues in my right hip for 5-6 years after a major car accident. After taking this product, that dropped down by at least 60% in 4 days. So I recommend this product to absolutely everybody. The next product is what we call Purify. This is a detox and a cleanse of our elimination organs, which are the liver, lungs, colon, kidneys, and skin. It increases the nutrient absorption in the body. It also helps support a healthy weight and eliminates heavy metal toxins in the body. This is another product that has done absolute wonders for me. I've had an indigestive problem for years and years. And after taking this product, maybe about a week after taking it, all of those issues that I was having have completely subsided. So it's another product I really, really love. The next product is what we call Immune. This is exactly what it is. It helps push away all those things that we don't want. So it promotes the health of both the innate and adaptive immune systems. It promotes the body's health of the immune response, and again, enhances the gut microbiome, as 80% of the immune system is in the gut. Take 2 of these a day. That's what I've done from 7 months ago. Actually, all these products I take daily. I don't foresee myself stop taking these products because they have been so great. But the key to all these products is the high level of absorption. They absorb into your body at an amazing rate. Now, here this graph actually talks about that absorption. If you take a look at this, all our products have up to 95% absorption. So you see Eternal is our high absorbing product. That's the anti-aging product. And, the rest follow suit. So it's amazing to have not only a product, because we've been taking products for years. It's not about taking the product. It's about what absorbs best in your body. And that's what we have with 3. Now, further to that, our 3 has gone even a step further by doing an epigenetic study on 4 of our products. And the results of this study are far better than what we were even expecting. So when anybody always asks, hey, listen, do you have studies? Yes, we have studies, and we can relay these to these people. We get a lot of people in the health community, in the medical community, and this is our #1 way of showing exactly what we have. So this is the backing support of what we have. Now, let's talk about the opportunity, right? So, Gilbert did a great job talking about, the background of the company. I talked about the products. Now, what can we do with this? We're in a brand new year, and we have the opportunity not only to be healthy, but to create some wealth. And here's what I got to talk to you about in terms of the opportunity. Now, we can create multiple streams of income within 3 when we're building this out. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 ways of making income with 3. Now, here's the first way. You can make 25% retail commission for every customer you attain. Now, when I looked at this for the first time, it made sense to me. We're out there and referring products anyways, but here we get 25%. But an even better way for the customers is if they become a preferred customer, where they get a $30 membership, they get a discount on the product, and then we would receive 30% of CV, which is a customer acquisition bonus. So the person wins because they're getting a wholesale price, and then we're also winning because then we're building that business with them. So I would always recommend the second way, which is a preferred customer. So they're winning and we're winning together. Now, the company also introduced a bunch of packages. So if you think of this, the way I think of this is kind of like Costco, right? You can either go to a normal store, buy the product, or you can go to Costco, spend a membership fee, and you get a discount, which I explained in the last slide, or you have packages which are offered at Costco, and they give you greater value and greater discount. So the first package that we have is what we call the intro pack. The intro pack gives you 3 of our products, right? You get the anti-aging, you get the immune, and you get the multivitamin pack, and that's for $200 USD. Now, then the next package we have is what we call the premium pack, which gives you all 6 of our amazing products, and it gives you about a 2-month supply for $600. The next package we have is what we call the business builder package, and it gives you approximately a 5-month supply of all our products. So it allows you to now build a product, but it gives you great value because you get to buy all these products for $1,360. And then we have the Pro Pack. The Pro Pack is absolutely amazing. It gives you between 6 to 9 months supply of all the products. It gives you 36 different products plus 4 free products. So it allows you to start the business with 3 as a pro. Now, that package will cost you $2,300. Now, if you look to the right-hand side, you'll see these orange tabs correlating to each product. And I want to share with you how that works. So say, for example, you get somebody into the business and, you get in where you fit in. You take the package or they take the package that best suits their needs. When they jump into the business and choose a package, because you introduced them, you would get that correlating bonus, which is in the orange tab. So if they chose the intro pack, you get a $25 bonus. If they took a premium pack, you get a $100 bonus. If they took the business builder pack, you get a $245 bonus. Or if you took a pro pack, they give you a $350 bonus. Now, the next way we get paid is what we call team commissions. So What we have here is we're building two teams. If you look on the right-hand side, there's you, right? The person above you is your sponsor. Now, when you start to showcase this opportunity to people and they see the benefits as we see and they jump on your team, they become what we call your L1 or your level 1. So they've come into the business, they've seen the opportunity, they saw the benefits of opportunity, they get in. Now, when they start to introduce their network and people into the business, they become your level 2. They introduced them, but they become your level 2. And then when they introduce, they become your level 3, and so on. Now, if you take a look at the right-hand side of that graph, you see another L1 near the bottom. So what does that mean? So say, for example, you've introduced and the network is starting to build out, and you have another person you want to join into the business. That person will go at the very bottom, and they're still your L1. So this is not only helping the whole network, but your L1 can lie anywhere. Now, as you start building this out, you're going to get $35 a cycle. And as you're doing this, that $35 a cycle then can increase to $45 a cycle when you get your happy 10. What the happy 10 essentially is saying is you put 10 business partners into the business, and that increases the amount of money you can make per month, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the leadership matching bonuses is the next way we get paid. Now, when you're, and this is absolutely phenomenal when you start thinking about the possibilities. When you introduce somebody into the business, you can make up to 20% of whatever they're making in their business. So you'll get that matching bonus. If you get your happy 10, as it shows you on 1 star, the level 1, you get up to 30%. But as you start to grow and as the business starts to grow, just by the compound effect, you get all these people joining in the business, you start to get paid on 7 generations or 7 levels of business. So you're going to start at 30%, and then as you start working the way down, you're going to start to make all those percentages of all those people that have joined your store. And it's mind-numbing once you start to put numbers in there and what it looks like. The next way we get paid is what we call the global leadership pool. And as a global leadership pool, what's happened here once you hit the position of 4-star director, you are now qualifying for the global leadership pool, which is 3% of the global sales of all of 3 globally. So you want to work as hard as you can to get there as quick as possible. And, to get now paid that on top of everything else you're making is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the next way we get paid is rank advancements. Rank advancements, we all start as a brand ambassador. If you take a look at the left-hand side of the graph, I started as a brand ambassador 7 months ago. When you get started, everybody starts at a brand ambassador. To become a qualified brand ambassador, which is the next step, what do you have to do? You have to, first of all, get the products, get your packages, and you want to introduce 2 people who do the same thing. You become a qualified brand ambassador. Then you want to go 1 star. What do you got to do to go 1 star? When you do the exact same thing over and over, you start repeating it, you start climbing the chain higher and higher and higher. What excites me the most and why I'm super excited about this company is this company gets it. As you start to achieve these different levels of advancements, they start to give you coupons or bonuses or more money. And this is what blew my mind when I was looking at it for the first time, because as a traditional business owner, when we make money, we reinvest it back in the business. And 3 gets it. They give us these coupons, and what do we do with that money? We reinvest it back in our business. Why? Because we want it to grow. So as you start to climb up the chain, you not only rank advance, you're getting more bonuses, but you're helping build your business. So that's absolutely phenomenal. Now, there's 3 ways to get started. Number 1, you could be a retail customer, and you can give people the benefit, that our product has, and I think it's absolutely amazing. Or you can do 2, become a preferred customer by spending only $30 per year as a membership, and now they can buy it wholesale, right? So either 1, buy it retail, or 2, buy it wholesale. Or you can do number 3, which Gilbert and myself are doing. You can become a brand ambassador. You're spending that same $30 to get your enrollment fee. You get to buy wholesale. You get a replicated website. You get an online back office, and then you got a team of people that going out with the same goals as you. Now, I'd be miffed if I didn't say this, because I think it's uber important. As a traditional business owner, I'm in business for myself, by myself. Nobody down the street, my competition, they're not out there helping me. I'm by myself. If I got issues, I got to deal with them by myself. When you're a brand ambassador and you join this company, you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. You got a group of leaders, you got a group of mentors that are here vying for your success. And if you have issues, we're all dealing with them together as we grow. So I think that mentorship and leadership is absolutely phenomenal. Now you choose the package that best suits your needs. You can get the intro pack, premium pack, business builder pack, but I think the best way to start is like a pro and to get that pro pack. The intro pack, again, is $200. You get the Eternal, you get the Vitalite and the Immune. The premium pack, it gives you about a 2-month supply. Again, it's $600 with a $100 bonus, product introduction bonus. Then you have the business builder pack, which is approximately a 5-month supply. And then you have the Pro Pack, which I believe is the best way to begin, because again, it's giving you 36 products. They've given you 4 products for free, and you get to start like a pro. You don't need to worry about the products as you have them. And what's the best way to build your business is when you have the products on hand. Now, timing, right? This company is right now is absolutely amazing. Like I'm absolutely excited. We're 11 months into the company, almost at a year, and take a look at where we are. This is the 4 stages of growth of our industry. Formulation, concentration, momentum, stability. Now, everybody on that Zoom call tonight, just be lucky because we are the first ones to see this. Where you see us is right around that concentration mark. We haven't even hit mass momentum. So I'm absolutely grateful that I got to see this so early, and I think that we're all absolutely lucky to see this early, but it's about what we do from here. And from here, we're going to go through that momentum where we all create success. Now, that's the end of the presentation, folks. And I just want to finish it off with a few thoughts, and I'll bring up Gilbert. Now, when I sat there for the very first time, when I looked at this presentation, I was sitting with my wife. We looked at the presentation, and I thought a few things to myself. And I encourage you to do the same. And I want to let you know what I thought of. Number 1, does the company make sense? Do the products make sense? The company makes a whole lot of sense to me. The products make a ton of sense to me, especially with the credibility and the backing of our sciences. So it's a big check mark. The second thing I thought about was the leadership. What kind of leadership does this company have when I was evaluating this? And that was a massive check mark for me, because not only the people in the room, but the people that I've met, after that, I'm telling you, the leadership that we have in this company is second to none. We got leader after leader after leader that is creating so much success. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And then the third thing I thought of was the timing, right? The timing of the company. We're just a year old, right? We're just proving the track record now. We've had a phenomenal year, and we're going to have an absolutely amazing second year. So the timing of the company is couldn't be more perfect for both you and I. The second thing I thought about timing is the timing of the economy. Folks, things are tough out there for everybody, right? Mortgages, right? They're tougher. They're almost doubled to all the highest interest rates. Gas prices are higher. Grocery prices are higher. We're in the beginning of a new year. So the timing, like people are looking for an extra $2,000 to $5,000 a month, whatever it may be for them. We have that with 3. We're not only giving them health, but wealth. So those are the 3 things that I looked at with my wife when we evaluated. I turned to her, she turned to me, said, "What did you think?" I took the paper, I signed it, I handed it in right away. We got going. That was the best decision I made 7 months ago to be a part of this company. And I encourage you to do much of the same. So that's my portion. What I'm going to do here, folks, is bring back Gilbert back on the line. And we got some testimonies to quickly go through. Before I give it back to Gilbert, I just want to really say Gilbert is a leader's leader. Not only has he done amazing things within this industry, but he's done amazing things so far within this company. And I get to work with him day to day. And you can't not win just by being around this guy. His energy is so great. So, I give it back to you, Gilbert.
Well, first of all, I want to give it back to you, Indy. I've been in this industry 24 years, almost to the day. And Indy, I'll tell you, I've never been more excited about where we are with our global expansion. And we've got a couple of doctors on here, and we've got a gentleman from Malaysia. We're having a little technical issue. He's on, but 25 years in the business. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce Dr. Joanne Fleury. And if she wants to just unmute and whatnot, I just want to go ahead and introduce her. I work with her in New Jersey. She's got a clinic in New Jersey. She has one in New York City and another one in another state. She's been in the health and wellness industry forever. We're building a team with Dr. Sabo on the advisory board. And Dr. Joanne, why don't you share a little bit about this amazing opportunity and why you joined the business.
Okay, thank you, Gilbert, for inviting me on tonight. Well, I was invited and introduced to these products by Dr. Sabo, who is on our advisory board. And for me, what was most important is what the ingredients were and where they're sourced from. So I'm very satisfied and happy that we have food source grade ingredients that are in the products, and we have a very high absorption rate, which is very important because you could eat the best foods, you could take the best supplements, but unless you break them down and absorb them and assimilate them into your body, they're not going to help you. And with these products, the way they've been formulated for the best absorption rate, we're able to get great results with people. You see, I'm on a mission during COVID and even after COVID and even now, and you probably know people in their 20s, 30s, 40s who are very sick. Right now, we have people we have a huge population that just isn't feeling well. People are getting sick over and over with whatever variant and strain of COVID comes down the road. And my mission is to help as many people achieve optimal health as is miraculously possible. And, in my office, I have different locations, and that's all great. And I'm able to help the people who come see me individually. But there's only so many people I can see in a day, in a week, in a month, in a lifetime. And I want to reach more people. And this is the perfect platform to do that. I was actually looking for a way to reach more people. I've been on TV. I've been on Fox News, MSNBC, CNN News, Channel 5 News. And as nice as that was, it's not a way to reach people to actually help them to achieve their optimal health. And so with this platform, by finding people kind of like me cloning myself, if I could give people the information I have about this product line, and then they could tell their friends who tell their friends, just like when a post goes viral on TikTok or on Facebook, that, it starts with one person liking it and then sharing it. And that's what this platform can enable us to do, because no matter what your level of health is, you could always elevate it with these products. My favorite is the Eternel, the antioxidant liquid packet. That was the first one I started taking. And the immediate effect that I felt is that I would wake up feeling well rested. I felt like I had a deeper sleep, and I would wake up with energy, which I never really felt. I felt like a veil was just peeled and lifted off from me. Everything is sharper. My vision is sharper. My mind is sharper. And I didn't know it wasn't sharp to begin with. I thought I was working at a high level of functioning, but it got better. And just when you think you're at a good point, it gets even higher. And no matter what somebody's state of health is, we could help them. Like, even if they don't come to see me or come to see another doctor or practitioner, everybody could get better with this. We have the perfect amount of products for the perfect purposes that kind of cover everything. And if you give your body the right nutrients that it needs, it will help itself. Like, we have to give the body what it needs to heal itself, no matter what ails you. And these are the perfect nutrients to give your body the building blocks to make you healthier, to make you better. And right now, right, how do you feel when you're sick, when you're not feeling well? It's all consuming. You get in a funk. You don't do anything. I personally, I pray to God. I'm like, please let me be the person that helps the sick people. I don't want to be the one who's sick where I need the help. I'd rather be helping others. And we all can be the conduit to help others just by exposing them to these products and telling them, it's just an amazing thing, because whether or not they see me as a patient or they're just taking the supplements based on my recommendation and I don't see them as a patient, people are getting better. And my favorite group of people to give the Eternal to and the Vitalite, the multi, is people in their 80s. There's a lot of people who are just walking around almost like the living dead, I hate to say. But once I give them the Eternal, it's like you woke them up. And their relatives are calling me, like, what did you give her? Because she's different. She's acting the way she should be. She's herself. And we want people to be them. as long as you're here and alive, we want you to be alive and well and productive and live the life that you were created to be. Because the other way is really, I don't use the word, but it sucks actually.
It
I don't
sure
say that
does.
word.
You're 100% right. It
Yeah,
definitely
so
does. And I so appreciate everything you do for this company and for Three and all the people that we've been fortunate enough to work with. I'm going to bring another doctor on now. So
thank you.
thank you for sharing,
Thank
Dr. Joanne. And I'm going to go from the United States all the way up here to Canada. And I want to introduce my dear friend, a 4-star, works with Indy on a regular basis. I've been knowing her for close to 20 years. And with that, Dr. Verna Mackey, I'd like you to go ahead and, take 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and just share your story. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Verna.
I love helping people. I've been a doctor for 42 years. It's my passion every day. I love it. I just love it. I've been like this since I was a little kid. Days where I don't see patients, I miss them. Once I moved from a city to a different city, I was so tired because I'd been working so hard. So I laid down on the couch for a nap and I got up 10 months later. And I'm sure I cried every day missing my patients. Do you know that was 30 years ago? That was a 400-mile move. And some of those patients from 30 years ago still come to see me. But guess what? I have a son that's 39. I introduce him as my kid brother, and I can't pull it off if I keep going to clinic every day. I can't stop helping people because I don't want to be 10 months on the couch crying again, missing people. This is a perfect platform for me. I want to see people healthy. I can tell you what I see every day in my clinic. People that are on Vitality routinely tell me they sleep better. They have more energy. They're not at the end of their workday. Oh, they actually have energy. And that's me too. I don't need afternoon naps. Yes. People tell me that they go for their eye examinations. Their optometrists say, what are you doing? Why are your eyes getting better? We're reducing your eyeglass prescriptions. It's like, I took Eternal to my eye surgeon today. I mean, yes, we need this, and we need doctors to know, and we need people to share the knowledge of this. Why does it work? Not just because it's from the best sources, not just because the curation, the formulas. I mean, Dan Gubler is genius, right? He's a real science geek. But it's the absorption. It's the absorption. It's like, there's your cell, there's this stuff. It's like a Pac-Man. Any of you that are old enough to remember the Pac-Man, it just right in the cell, there you go. There's ingredients in there that enhance the mitochondria. Okay, science geek. Mitochondria, that's the powerhouse of the cell. It feeds the cell. We need it. We all need it. Healthy people need it. Please help spread the word.
Thank you so much, Verna. Everybody, I just want you to know this. You've just heard from 2 doctors. You've heard from a businessman. You've heard from an entrepreneur that was just looking for something, for hope, to feed his family, to find a better way to go out. And, I just want to let you know that I've been in this industry 24 years. I've had an opportunity to travel around the world. I'm living a life that I literally said to my fiance, I can't believe where I am today because of the opportunity of 24 years saying yes to a business. If you're stuck, and I worked with Bob Proctor and he called me the stuck buster. If you're looking for change, if you're, where were you 5 years, and if you're still the same place you are today, I want you to look at an opportunity where you can find some coaches, you can find some mentors, you can find a vehicle. Bob Proctor told me that network marketing is the most moral compensation plan in the entire world because it pays the one that goes to work. You guys, if you're willing to go to work, you're willing to roll up your sleeves, you're willing to join this entrepreneur movement around the world that we are absolutely on fire, then you know what? You want to get with the person that invited you here today, and you want to you want to get back to him, and then what you want to say to him is, what is it that I need to do to get started today? In closing, I just want to let everybody know that on my father's dying bed, that he worked hard his entire life. He said to my son, he said, you know what, go make lots of money. And why did he say that? Because money had been a struggle in our family for generation after generation. And here's what I'm going to tell you: because of network marketing, because of the mentorship and the opportunity that I also showed my son, he now is a successful business owner in several businesses. Here's what he did: he's went out and did exactly what his grandfather spoke life into him. So I want to encourage you: if you're looking for opportunity, you're looking to be healthier, you're looking to be happier, you're looking to be wealthier, today's the day to make that decision, to put yourself in the right direction and make a decision like I did 24 years ago, and have an opportunity to travel the world and to go make a difference like these doctors and like Indy shared with you tonight. So with that, from Canada to the rest of the world, I want to wish you an absolute amazing 2024, and it happens by making a decision. And I want to encourage you to make that decision if you're looking, and if not, get on these amazing products and go take some of the greatest supplements that's been created as far as today with the new science and technology. So with that, everyone, have a great night